how should people be thinking about fake it till you make it? And then also, I guess we should blend in the larger version of that, which is like manifestation, right? Where people say you just sit there and you believe until poof, it happens.
Yeah. So unless you're a con man, then nobody has to fake anything.
Okay.
The confidence is not about, because the confidence is there already. Mm-hmm. You had confidence. All of us had confidence when we were 3-4 years old. No fear of judgment, no fear of anything. We're just very confident in everything. And like, even we're thinking, you know what? One of these days, if I jump off this playhouse in the right way, I might be able to fly. You know, we had just had this crazy confidence. We weren't faking anything. So it's not just that. It's realizing that no one is going to come tap you on the shoulder and give you permission to feel confident. It's never going to happen. And most of us, we don't have to fake anything unless, like, if you're not an OR surgeon, you can't fake that until you make it. But feeling comfortable in social settings, there's no faking. The permission is already there. The evidence is already there. So you're not having to fake like you're confident. You're just changing your beliefs about what's going on. So there's so many people that say, fake it till you make it, to where the person, can I go off on a tangent here?
Of course.
So like if we both pulled our phones out right now and typed in how to be confident, you can type it in anywhere, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, whatever. You're going to have probably the first whole page of results is going to be 15 ways that confident people command their presence in a room. 6 ways that Steve Jobs commanded respect. How to ace the job interview with ultimate confidence. Every one of those things is going to say really good posture, good eye contact, use a better voice, be comfortable with yourself, give a firm handshake. All of this stuff, those are symptoms of confidence. What we've been just talking about are the cause of confidence. And people don't talk about that. Like our culture, from the medical industry to probably your sector into the financial stuff, is obsessed with symptoms. I'm going to get the symptoms of something. But like, if I wrapped you in a heating blanket right now and squirt water in your nose, you don't have COVID.
Right, right.
I give you symptoms, but it doesn't give you the cause of that.
Got it. So sounds like the conflation with correlation and causation to some extent too, right? That wet streets don't cause rain kind of thing. So the confidence is there. It's like almost the natural state, as you said, when we're 3 or 4 years old, but then we start to put on these limiting beliefs as we get older. And what is this? Are we assimilating ourselves to the culture, and we're maybe also learning to take other people's perspective, right? So like, as we judge someone, then we think, oh yeah, they could also judge me back. And then if you're in front of a large group of people, that whole process or dynamic is amplified. Is that what's happening? That we're going from like the natural confident state to this culturally, I don't know what we call this, culturally encoded state of self-judgment based on fear of judgment by the other?
Yeah, I think you worded that brilliantly. And to add to what you're saying, we have a genetic programming to fear judgment, and we have a lifetime programming from childhood. And if you think about this, how do we get it from child? How did you and we didn't have the internet growing up. I would assume we're about the same age. And the way that we learned is elementary school. Oh, Jimmy wore that hot pink tie-dye shirt to 3rd grade, and everybody called him all kinds of names. And we had a little thing that went in our head, like, note to self.
Yeah.
Don't wear hot pink shit to school anymore. So that was just in our lifetime, in our experience. So we had 8, 10, 15 little examples that stuck in our head, that are still stuck in our heads. Nowadays, we're seeing social judgment play out in mass by the millions of people. So social anxiety and loneliness, because of that fear, is at an all-time high. We're more connected, and there's this pandemic of loneliness around the entire world right now.
And you think that's technology driven largely?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because what did that do? That brought down the walls. Just, it allows people to see into other people's lives more easily. So social judgment flows more easily. So therefore people have more of that amplification. Yes.
But we're also seeing social punishment come out, like cancel culture and all of this.
Yeah.
And we're even kids that are like, my son is 16 right now. And like the comments like on his social media is just unbelievable how mean teenagers are to each other. And it's amazing that he just developed a thick skin. Other people are like, I'm deleting my account. Other people go do violent stuff because of it.
Yeah.
But we're seeing that play out in mass. But the catch to this, the kicker here is that if you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's like just basic survival, then some safety, then belonging.
Yeah.
I need belonging. When we look at social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever, that cannot replace the third layer of Maslow's pyramid.
Right.
So what we're getting is a placebo.
Yeah.
It's not real. We're
It's
getting
like
a
pseudo
placebo.
belonging.
Yeah. So it's not actually fulfilling that.
Right.
So the problem that most people have is like, oh, I've got this little belonging because I'm in this Facebook group or fill in the blank. And then we keep trying to go to these other things and we're falling down to level 2 of Maslow's pyramid. When I think I'm like, I need to look at hustle culture. I need to learn to be confident. I need to learn to sell. I need to high ticket sales, all of this stuff. We're shooting for the very top. We haven't achieved level 3 yet. So you have these people that have a placebo of level 3 and they're going to continue pursuing all this other stuff. And it's just rampant loneliness.
Right. So as they try to ascend further up that hierarchy, they're building on kind of an unfirm foundation, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click here to find more just like it, and here to find our most recent episode. Also, make sure to like this video to help shine light on the corruption of money, and be sure to subscribe to this channel to stay connected.